like this. We don't know who's who, but at least we know who Mike is. They love to complain, they got sports on the brain, and they frequently drive each other insane. It's the good and the bad and the Mike. The good and the bad and the Mike. The good and the bad and the Mike. It's the good and the bad and the Mike.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Good, the Bad and the Mike. As always, I'm Cian. That's Cian.
Hello.
And that's Mike.
Hello.
And this week we're not going to talk about sports once. Which it has actually just occurred to me literally this second, which is irritating, that I'm going to have to change the description on each of our episodes.
It can still be vaguely about sports.
It's no longer vaguely about sports.
Well, at this rate, Keane's on competitive weddings.
Yeah, I have looked at my calendar and I can only find 3. I'm pretty sure it's
No,
they've been close together
well,
because there was one in April, one in June, and
No,
one
you
on
had
Friday.
one. You had one just before April as well.
No, I didn't.
During Claire, you definitely had one around the Claire time, because you sent the photo of two bottles of wine.
All right, I'm gonna message my sister.
How many weddings have I been at? If it
yeah,
turns
when
out
was
to be
that?
How
7,
much do you drink
No,
at
that
these
was-
weddings that you just black out
I
forget?
actually have realized I need to stop drinking red wine at weddings because it's free, and
Yeah,
then
no,
I drink
it's
too much red
definitely
wine.
more than true, because
It's not.
one just
it's not.
there, right? You had that one.
Hang on.
The one I was with you at, and then there was the one you had cheese. There was only cheese. sold.
What?
Cheese.
Oh, that one. Wait, when was that one? That was last year. I'm pretty sure that was last August.
That wasn't last August. Last August we were in the midst of lockdown.
No,
Were
we
we?
weren't.
No, we weren't. We went back into lockdown around then.
That
No,
was
that was
Christmas.
November.
No, the cheese one was Christmas. Because that was, Liam's wedding in Clare, and that was just before Christmas. That was like the first weekend of December. That was the cheese one. I think that was also the 2 red wines photo one.
Mike, I don't know if anyone lied to you, but I don't think we went back into lockdown in August.
Did we not go back into lockdown at some stage last
Maybe.
Christmas?
I moved up to Finland. Christmas isn't August.
It
Speaking
wasn't
of,
August
actually,
though.
Speaking
It was
of,
December.
I did notice that Megan's put Christmas stuff up on her Instagram. Tell her it's September.
Oh, stop!
Cut that shit
I
out.
know. There's already Christmas stuff laid out in my kitchen, and I'm
It's
already
not
like,
even
God
Halloween
damn it.
yet.
I know.
Let her have her
I know.
fun. I don't really care.
No, Keane, it's not, because if we don't address it, she took this all right, and it will go on.
And then it gets earlier and earlier every year. And then,
Next thing you know,
then they
right,
just never
but-
come down.
Yeah, next
But-
thing, oh my God, the fucking Christmas tree last year didn't come down till mid-March.
So last weekend. But I have a serious question though. This sounds like a you problem. I really don't care. If she wants to put them up, go ahead. Doesn't affect me. So I'm gonna slide into Megan's DMs and try to put up all the Christmas decorations just to annoy you.
Well, do you have an issue with Christmas music in shops before Halloween?
I don't really like Christmas music. So it irritates me all year round. So
I
okay.
just
E17, Stay Another Day. Christmas song, yes or no?
What was that?
Stay Another Day by E17.
Ooh.
That's not a Christmas song. They
No,
just put jingle
stop.
bells at the start.
No, I
Yeah,
I
no.
wouldn't
And that
put as a
irritates me.
Christmas song either.
It just came out at Christmas. That doesn't mean it's a Christmas song.
Greatest
It's a
Christmas
good
movie
song.
of all time, though. Die Hard.
Ah, 100%.
Christmas film.
For fuck's sake.
Can't
I
convince
think
me
it's
otherwise.
not a Christmas film. I think it's fine.
He says at one point, "Happy holidays,"
It's a Christmas.
He also
it's
says
at
yippee-ki-yay,
Christmas.
go the
It's a
buckets,
Christmas
what's your plan?
party.
and I have a
Kayak
machine
other
gun.
buckets.
Ho ho ho!
It's a Christmas film.
Yeah.
Simple as. Yeah. Great
Oh,
question.
actually, right. Okay, on this point, I will bring up. So obviously, we lunched in work, and obviously, as it's Monday, they were like, "Oh, what'd you do over the weekend?" And I was like, "Oh, I was at a wedding." And everyone was chatting to us like, kind of she's my manager's manager. My manager was off, so she approved the holiday. She's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot you're off on Friday." I was like, "Oh, I was wedding. Oh, that's cool." She literally turns to me and goes, "I feel like you've been to a lot of weddings this year." And I was like,
Thank
"No,
you.
I haven't."
Yes, no.
Yes, you have.
Yes,
Fucking dead right.
No.
dead right. So, Keith, do you drink excessively at weddings and you
No,
just black
no.
out forget?
I tend to not drink that much at weddings, actually. I have a few pints, and then a few glasses of wine, and then regret the wine.
And then shots.
Hearing your manager's manager say that she thinks you've been to a lot of weddings just makes me feel really vindicated.
Yeah. Vindication.
I don't even know if she would know. But yeah,
You probably
that's the
put
thing that
down
happened.
wedding as your thing.
No. Because actually,
No.
one of the other lads who hates weddings was at a wedding on Thursday, but it was great for him because that was the day the Queen died, so he just didn't have to talk to anyone. He was like, it was great. Didn't have to make
Oh,
any small
there
talk.
goes us being political garbage.
We didn't have to talk about it. Just talk about weddings, and it's tangential. It just made me laugh. He was dreading going to the wedding, and then didn't have to. It was funny.
I found out, to be fair, I found out that she was ill because my brother messaged and went, "Oh, no Premier League games this weekend, I suppose." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Queen seems to be dying." I was like, "Oh, you got your priorities straight."
Yeah. Yeah. Someone was it when you used that message saying that the football was cancelled for like a month or something like that?
It's cancelled
Wait,
again
that-
this
it
week.
was-
It's
Certain
not
days
all
it's been
cancelled this week. There's 3 games cancelled this week. The rest of it's
Yeah.
on. Just that Liverpool.
Oh,
and Fulham
'cause
games
someone-
cancelled.
Probably messaged me saying that they'd be gone for like a month, and then I told my 2 sisters' boyfriends because we were in the car and we went down to London, and they all got real mad at me because I was like, I don't know, but apparently they're saying it might be gone for a month.
Yeah,
I don't
it
even
wasn't-
like
literally,
sport.
It wasn't me.
I
I said
don't follow.
I said that the funeral was at the time
Last-
supposed to be
yeah.
on Saturday, so they probably would postpone those games as well. But then they didn't because I think it's on Monday. But there's 3 games postponed, and Liverpool is one of them.
Because of lack of police.
Yeah. Whoop whoop! That's the sound of the police. But yeah.
Well,
Also,
so-
now I can keep the description of the podcast the same.
Yeah,
we've talked
because we
a bit about
talked about
sports.
sport.
Talk about. Just have to get a little
Yeah.
bit in every week, just a little bit.
Nailed it.
The bare minimum to
Oisín.
be classified as a sports show.
Speaking of bare minimum, I think Oisín, the
Fuck.
49ers, the first team to play underwater American football yesterday.
As
How
soon
is
as
that
he
bare
said
minimum?
bear, I was like, 100% he is gonna bring it up.
Oh my god.
Stupid.
Yeah,
fucking
that by
sport.
the end of that game, the pitch was literally underwater.
It's a stupid sport, and I hate it. Simple as.
That Elisa quote, I believe.
Actually, yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure she said that before when I tried to show her.
Yeah.
We were gonna watch one of the games together, and she was like, "No."
She did
She got
watch
through
half
the
the game.
first- yeah,
I
she
got
got
you
through
very
half the game.
angry. And it left.
It's a stupid sport. Okay, that's all there is to it.
It does bring a lot of pain and joy.
I mean, you
You
should
can't
feel bad
celebrate
whenever you
too
feel
much.
joy for that team.
Yeah, Keen. Don't celebrate that team. You know why.
Jacoby Brissett has done nothing wrong. I can celebrate freely until week 12.
And you
Still
know.
don't know why we got rid of Baker.
You got rid of Baker.
So hard to
because
watch
he
him.
hated everyone there, and they all hated him for some reason. The worst part of that whole thing is that they were like, "Oh yeah, we need an adult at quarterback," and then went out and got someone with
Yes.
21 accusations of
Hey,
sexual
hey,
assault.
hey. 26.
Sorry,
Get it right.
26.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like-
we have this perfectly okay QB. Let's give up him plus 3 first rounders for a guy who probably won't play this year. That's smart business.
My favorite thing was every time there was a new accusation came out, someone commented, "Deshaun Watson has just beat the record for sexual assaults previously set by Deshaun Watson."
Can we
Every time.
can we go back to weddings? I feel sexual
Yes.
assault and weddings don't
Yes,
go
yes.
hand in hand.
So,
That's
so
very
Mike,
fair.
how's your wedding coming along?
Oh well, yeah, mine's actually going pretty well, I think. We
Kinda
have
hoping for some
pretty
drama.
much everything booked.
Keen, you're the best man. Make drama.
Yeah, you
Come on,
are the
Keith.
best
Yeah.
man. Keith. Like,
Yeah.
Raise
We
a
went to
glass
I'm
the
literally
wedding
the
fair.
only thing I want
ah,
is just a reason to tackle someone at the church. Like,
ah,
I'm going to be
wedding
scanning
fair-
that like a hawk.
Wedding fair
Someone's
was
going to
a-
come up for their communion, and I'm just going to tackle them.
I don't think there'll be communion, but okay.
Oh yeah, you're going religious. God damn it, I need another
What's the
reason to like,
point,
tackle someone.
Mike?
I know, why am I going religious? Cause, fun fact, if you want to go religious, you actually have to do a course.
Oh, I have heard
I
this.
feel like
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
so to get to
also
church,
heard
you have to
something
do a
like
course. And we thought, okay, we can do a weekend or something. Nah, it's a 7 to 8 month gig every Sunday.
What?
Yeah, you just gotta do this. You gotta do this thing. And I'm like,
I feel like that's bullshit.
I am.
Is this like
do
the
not have-
driving lessons where you can just get the priest to sign off on them all in advance?
Pretty much.
He's like, yeah, no,
Then
they're
you
fine.
say,
It's
I
like we'll
was
take
here.
this marriage into fourth gear this week. Gonna teach
Take
you how
the
to parallel
handbrakes
marriage.
Ah,
3-point
so-
marriage.
instead we've got a humanist, which is just the weirdest name for the thing that will officiate the wedding.
So we
You-
can't go
yes,
full friends on it
humanism's
and
a
like
bit
get one of us
interesting.
officiated.
I was at
I
a
mean,
humanist
if
wedding
you
in
want to get
Shelburne.
officiated, we are still looking and we will pay
Fuck.
whoever wants to do it.
You already have a job.
I could double up.
If you are interested in becoming our humanist person, please get in contact.
Where am I sending these contact details to? I might know someone who's
Email
interested.
the good, the bad, and
The good,
Mike
bad,
at
and the-
gmail.com.
Or
Okay,
can
and
leave a
what's-
comment on YouTube.
I hear Jocelyn will be looking for work soon.
It's a fair point.
Do not speak that woman's name. Not on this pod.
Yeah. Oh god. So, Cian, what's that about a humanist ceremony? Not a fan?
I was at one, I think, humanist ceremony in the Shelburne, and they lasted, I think, like half a year.
What?
Yeah,
What?
well, the husband then ran off to France with their best friend, but
But that was part of the ceremony?
no, it's afterwards.
Oh.
I mean, the ceremony was fine. The
Okay, because that's what you
room
sounded
gave
like.
me a tenner for some reason.
You saw nothing.
You
If anyone
already
asks
had
where I
nothing,
am,
alright.
do
You
not
just
tell
gave
them I'm
me a
in France.
tenner at the bar.
How old were you, like?
I was 8. No, I was 18, I think. I think no. What happened was he was gonna buy me a drink, and then his dad came over and bought both of us drinks. So he just gave me a tenner instead. It was like, okay, all right then.
That is a weird thing to happen at the wedding.
Yeah,
That was
I
on
feel like
Christmas
yeah.
Eve as well. That wedding
Well,
was
she
on
made me
It's
a
a
Christmas Eve.
weirder day to
proposition.
have a wedding.
Very strange wedding.
It is, but like everyone's off work, but it is a very strange day to have a wedding. Yeah, because if it's on Christmas Eve, then you're like, and the next day is Christmas Day. Fuck that
Part
bullshit.
of it was that they were both living in Australia, so they were home for Christmas and they did it then. So
Right.
it
I mean,
makes
fine with
slightly-
the 23rd or the 26th.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we had. When did I was at? COVID Fest. That was
Yes.
the 27th.
Good old COVID fest.
Oh, God. For those that don't know, 4 separate people had COVID and went to this wedding.
Then all of them had it at the end.
Yeah. Oh, it was a mini outbreak in itself. Megan avoided COVID that. And she claims, I didn't get COVID after our wedding. I was like, but you got COVID. It's like, yeah, I got it from you. And I got it at the wedding.
But she didn't get it from the wedding now.
Like a day in between.
Oh, God damn it.
So what
I
you're
think
saying
I
is
should
it's your
just-
fault.
Yes, that's what she claims.
Mike,
Yeah,
how do you
no,
feel
I
about
was-
pushing the wedding back 2 years?
Why?
Because you have to be a member of. You have to have 2 consecutive years of membership at the HIA to become a humanist celebrant. To apply to become a humanist
I
Mm.
mean,
efficient.
as much as I would like to do that, I've put too much money into this wedding.
What's the fucking point?
He's got a point.
But if you do it now, you can definitely get someone else's wedding coming up. They know who they are. All their friends are engaged. All of them.
Like the existential dread in his voice when he said that, he doesn't even remember. Fucking funny. I
Is
think
it
it
that he
keeps him up
doesn't
at night.
remember he has he just like blocked it out completely?
Could be a bit of both. Has he? No, he hasn't said he's. What was it? He said he was going to ask for ring sizes beforehand, so
yes.
that
That bit, I've told you about the whole proposal thing and Megan's idea and how you get the ring size correct, right?
no, but I
Um,
assume it
rem-
involves a
I
heist.
feel like I remember it, but remind us again.
So,
Oh, yeah, did
Obviously-
she want you to do? I feel like I
So,
remember
here-
this.
yeah.
What?
So, first of all, when you propose someone, right, you have to buy the ring, right? And
Yes.
getting the right ring size can be troubling enough, right?
Yes.
The way I did it was I got a ring that I know she always wears. I brought it with me one day and I went to shop and got that ring sized.
Right.
You know, I got it was they were like, yeah, that's thinking that's close enough, right? It was the wrong
Yes.
size, which
Well,
is why we
yeah.
had to get the. But here's what Megan said I should have done. Then I'm thinking that just ruins. Oh, I should have brought a ring size kit. You get on Amazon and stuff. And then while she was sleeping, use the kit to get her size.
Like, that's all well and good, but particularly when it comes to Megan, who has an
sounds-
affinity for screwdrivers
It sounds
near
like
Yes,
the
a really
bed.
that's
good way to get stabbed. Yeah.
I said
does.
to her, that was almost as sly as me getting a vat of hot wax, dipping her hand in it while she's not noticing. It's like putting it in and getting a mold of her hand.
I mean, he could put, like, yeah.
Then
I mean, it's
someone
always just,
said-
you know,
Yeah. Then she was
piece
just
of
like, you
string
should just
job.
brought me into the shop. And I feel that's just anticlimactic
Piece
if you
of
bring
string
somebody into a
job.
shop. To
a
go,
piece of string, just wrap a piece of string around the finger, go, that's the size. Is that not?
is
Don't
that
know
not
how
just
it's done anymore.
anticlimactic though? Because I know it's coming then.
A little bit, yes. It's also a
Yeah.
bit anticlimactic when your sister gets proposed to the night before.
Oh my god. I know he doesn't listen to this, but fuck Daniel.
I love how he's just become public enemy #1 now for no reason. Fuck Daniel.
He's also ruined my honeymoon.
I know. Have you moved your honeymoon yet, or how's that
Yeah,
looking?
now we have to reconsider our honeymoon.
Oh god damn
I
it,
think
Daniel.
Japan is lovely towards the end of August next year.
I do believe so. Yes.
We
Particularly
can't.
Fukuoka.
Because the wedding's like the 2nd of September.
Oh yeah.
A pre-wedding
Come back on
honeymoon
the
is
first.
all the rage these days.
No, like yeah.
We'll figure that one out. But yeah, we were at a wedding fair 2 weeks ago. And let me tell you guys, it is the handiest thing in the world.
Okay.
Everything we needed to get that we didn't get, the venue and all that jazz, it was all there, ready to go. It's like, yeah, we're free that day. It's like, do you want to book now? Yes. Sign me up.
Speaking of
Oh, yeah.
bookings, how many lads am I telling Da Vinci's is coming?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know that
And-
strip club that you enjoy.
That never happened, and for the love of God, you need to put context into this, guys.
No,
That-
no.
I think
Never.
it's got all the context it needs.
Me, you, Rory,
No,
were in
no.
Copenhagen looking for food one day, and you were like, "Hey, there's Da Vinci's," knowing full well that it was a strip club. And me and Rory were like,
tell it right,
"No."
tell it right. What
I am.
happened was, we're walking down, we're very hungry, I see lights that say food, and I go, let's go to the video. No! Then you and Rory going, what the fuck was that noise? And I said, never mind, let's keep moving. You look up, and you see under the food part, it then says, strip club. My mind saw the food.
I'm sure it did. Sure, Megan will be fine with that. Okay, I don't see why not.
Megan still thinks it was your idea.
No, I'm pretty sure I corrected her on this.
Yeah,
although
we-
you did, there was at least a year, if not two,
I
where
know.
she did
I
think it
feel
was
no.
mine.
I think we corrected it and we reversed it again.
Oh, for fuck's
I'm
sake!
pretty sure she knows it was your idea. I'm pretty sure that's been corrected a number of times, and I feel like
I think we-
once we correct it the first time, there's always that. She always really knows.
See, the issue is that we're not always there, so at some point Mike can just kind of go, "Oh, remember we told you that was Cian? Yeah, that was actually, or that was me. Yeah, that was actually Cian who did that." And we'd never
Nah,
know.
I don't do it like that. I wait for her to sleep, but I whisper in her ear. It was kids. God's idea for the Finches.
I am watching you through a camera.
Whenever she
See,
watches
oh yeah,
the Da
you
Vinci
do that,
Code
but
now,
you
she
wouldn't
just goes,
measure her
why am I
rating.
thinking of Keen?
Yeah, you can whisper in her ear from a
But
distance.
you won't measure her finger for a ring. Coward.
There is only two parts I'm dreading for this wedding.
Yes.
Now. The first part will be, I know, the most grueling part of the day is the 2-hour photo session where you are all eating the appetizers that I paid for, and I'm sitting out there getting
Well,
the perfect
no, you'll be
photo.
doing by that point.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
You just I mean, I haven't been to a wedding in years, so maybe things have changed. Cian can let us know from the 7 he's been to this year. But
At least 7.
at any of the weddings that I was at, like, we always had to just sit around and wait while the photo
Yeah,
session was
but
going on.
I assume Mike means that there's normally a bit of finger food going
Yeah,
there.
there'll
So
be like
if you
little
want, I can
appetizers
bring
and
snacks
stuff.
for you and Megan, and I
Oh,
shall
that'd
hand
be
them out.
fantastic.
I'll put that
Oh
on
wait,
the
actually no,
Snacks for
you
me
two
too.
will actually be part of the photos, so
Yeah,
use
that's
your phone.
I'm just bringing snacks for everybody.
He's the snack man.
I swear to
100%
God,
do
Keith,
that.
if you have a bag of Skittles and it unravels, I'll be pissed.
It's not an art exhibition, Mike. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just us on the altar. Mike, do you take Megan to be our... Last bag of Skittles I ever ate.
But that's one thing, and the second thing is,
Fair.
I'll have to go through your speech with you prior to this wedding.
No, you won't.
No, you're not
No.
allowed.
That's 100% not
Yeah,
happening.
that is not going on. You're not allowed.
No,
Simple
because
as.
I have certain stories that I know Keith knows.
It won't. No,
Doesn't
there
matter.
won't be any bad stories. There
I
won't
mean,
be any
there
bad
should
stories.
be.
I'll give you one.
No,
You
no,
can
no.
have one bad story. That's
The
it.
bad stories are for later in the night after I've had too much alcohol.
That's a fair point.
I
Gather
give you one
around,
bad
battens.
story.
At what point do we kick the wedding band or DJ off and go, it's karaoke time?
I mean,
I just figured it's
immediately.
100% karaoke.
Hey,
I mean,
wedding
Hey
band.
lads, take the night off.
Did you hire a wedding band without a singer if we just do karaoke? Because do you know this song?
No, but I do know our band's supposed to be really, really good because I have told 5 people about the band and each one said, "Oh my God, they're amazing." I've never heard of them before.
What are they called?
But- Spring Break.
Oh,
That
But
sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if that's because you.
All I know is
I was hoping it was
one of them
Blues.
wears a navy uniform, and at some stage I'm gonna get a photo of him carrying me out the door.
All right. So according to my sisters, they've been to 2 weddings this year, and I had one other one, so 3 is correct.
That's
I'm just putting it out.
that's bullshit.
Yes.
That's
No, it's
bullshit.
3. It's 100% 3.
Your sisters are liars.
Wow. I mean, true, but wow.
Nah, there's definitely been more.
No, there hasn't.
Unless you've just
Definitely
been lying to
has.
us and saying, I can't, I'm going to a wedding, and just avoiding us.
Oh, like-
honestly, that makes sense.
I'd like to think I'd
Mike.
have better creative lives.
Yes,
Are they a 6-piece act by any chance?
I think so. More, maybe.
Because according to Google search, they're Europe's premier good time supergroup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also played Michael Fassbender's 40th.
Fuck,
That is
really?
actually quite impressive.
Yeah.
That is very impressive.
Yeah, I was looking at them. They have pictures with Cher, and I'm like, I'm all about this.
But is that real, Cher?
I believe so.
Do you believe in that? Sorry.
If I could turn back time. Oh, that was one thing. And when I was doing my looking for a band,
Yeah.
when I was
Yes.
listening to a band,
A
you know
Cher
when you listen to
impersonator.
all the promo videos
Oh my god.
of
They
all
Yes.
wedding bands do? Oh my God! I swear to you, I got so sick of Proud Mary. I'm still not recovered from it. Every
So
single
Proud
one
Mary
played
after-
Proud Mary, and I was like, oh my God.
What about a rock the boat? Is there a rock the boat happening?
None of them did rock the boat in their promo videos.
Surprising.
Yeah, it was Proud Mary was a very big one. I'm like, well, I suppose it is
They do
a wedding.
I'm just looking at their playlist here. They have Dynamite by Teo Cruz. What a
Which I'm
fucking
all for.
throwback that is.
Oh my god. Do you ever hear the 2 Johnnies talk about when one of them used to be a wedding singer?
Yes.
It's kind of funny. He's got some stories about it, but there's this one time this woman booked him for their wedding, and she handed him a playlist. She's like, "Can you do these songs?" And he looked at them. He's like, "These are awful wedding songs, but we'll do them because it's your wedding." Started doing them. Nobody was like dancing. Nothing was happening. Everyone looked kind of bored, so they all kind of went, "Fuck it, we'll go back to our own or like old set, proper wedding songs." They did that. Everyone started dancing, had a good time, had a good night. And at the end of the night, the bride came up to him and was like, "You ruined my wedding by not playing my playlist." It was like, that might be fair, but everyone else had a good time now as a result. So
Wow.
Who's the idiot now?
yeah, I got 2 extra songs for free. So who's the idiot
well,
now?
so we have a band and a DJ.
Okay, I'm looking
Yeah.
at your band's playlist.
So I like the band is for get people rocking, going, and then once the DJ comes, it's all hell breaks loose on that dance floor.
Yes,
Anything
100%.
I would have
There
put
There will
it
be
at,
many shapes to run.
First off, the band has the best Club 7, which I love. Maniac 2000 is on the band's playlist. So,
That was actually fun fact.
I'm
When
pretty-
we were
pretty
filtering
impressed
our
with that.
band list, whenever we heard Maniac 2000, we were like, put them in the yes column.
I like
Whenever
it.
they played that song, it was they made it through to the next round, regardless.
It's a yes for me, dog.
It was literally like going through the voice, and when you press the button to turn
Yeah.
around.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
What was another great one we heard? We were Toto Africa. One of the bands played Toto Africa, and I was like, that's a yes.
I mean, if this band doesn't play Toto Africa, your whole wedding's just a bust.
No,
Keith,
Simple
yeah.
Machine. No, because we'll be playing Toto Africa when the DJ gives us the microphone.
You're fucking
Yes,
damn right
that-
we are.
That low when the band takes a breaker before the DJ starts, and we'll just kind of
Everyone, I need your attention.
Africa.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bless the rains.
I think I only ever first heard of that song because of Scrubs.
It's
That's where I
such
first
a
heard that
good
song.
But then,
Great song.
yeah, we were discussing what our first dance is going to be.
Oh, I
The
was gonna
music.
ask. Yes, yes.
I think we've come up with one.
And
The
it
thong
is
song by Cisco.
No.
Chico
No.
time.
No. I believe we're doing. It's a slow rendition of that Lizzie McGuire song. This is what dreams is made of.
Should have done that.
Ah, that
I'm
was
gonna reserve comment until I go listen to that again.
I
But
also have to listen to that song again. I believe
I'm
in a thing called love.
intrigued. I believe in a thing
I
called
think that love. Just a little
Should be a good one. He's gonna do any new agey style hip hop dance routine like
Oh yeah,
all the
you're gonna
viral
do a
kids are
big
doing these
dance
days.
routine where you have to like go to class and stuff beforehand.
Yeah, no, because my fear for that is, and I haven't told Megan this, but my fear is, I can learn all this. I can be fully prepared. 2 seconds, and then comes the Wednesday, 2 seconds in, I do a move, kneecaps just go, and it's,
I did.
it's all
That
Alright,
did just
alright.
occur to me, and I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
very
alright,
fair.
I'm gonna right. So I'm on snacks. Ocean, you're on kneecaps. You bring 2 spare kneecaps just in
You
case.
just gotta
If it's
hit them back in.
just like a, no, if I can't pop it in, it's just like a weekend at Bernie's where I just hold it.
You have me on a string, like a
No,
puppet.
just strap you to Ocean's limbs and Ocean will walk around and dance. You'll just be attached to it. Why,
So
Mike, why are
many.
you so much taller? Oh, I got a knee transplant.
Quiet you. But yeah, and the other thing we have to add, this one's caused more debate than the first dance is
Oh,
the entrance song.
yes. Very big. Mm.
You need a solid entrance song. Now Megan's given
Yeah.
some poor choices.
That's to be expected.
What do you think's a good entrance song? It has to get the people going.
Just has to be
I-
upbeat. Just anything upbeat. You can't go wrong.
Just this is a terrible choice, but just the moment she said entrance song, this is all. First thing that came into my head was, the Vine, and it's the Jurassic Park theme tune, but it's the guy going,
The harmonic.
"What are those? What are those?"
That is. You know what? I like it. We're putting that in. No, I don't know. Like I'm
Okay,
kind of.
how about everyone's sitting down, everyone's quiet, and all of a sudden, it's normally like the hotel manager who does it, which I always think's weird. And he has a mic, and he's like, "Oh my God, that's Mike's music!" And then it just goes like John Cena Attitude Era, just.
Do you have to get some guy playing it on a recorder out of both of his nostrils?
I was thinking more. I was going more Kanye West power.
Yeah.
I'm alright with that.
Only because that's been stuck in my head for at least 3 months now, and I
Just
can't seem to
solid
get it
shit.
out. It is.
It is.
Should
God, 2009 was a good year for Kanye.
hide a kazoo
Is it?
under people's chairs, and then they can join it.
I thought that was a song you were talking about. I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I'm a big fan of Kazoo. They're a big song under people's chairs. That would be. That's what you should play.
There's a song called Kazoo.
Oh, Kazoo's would be a good one.
Nah.
Kazoo
think-
song remix.
One of the funny things I found with
The
this
Rude
whole-
Sandstorm, but Kazoo Sandstorm.
I think some of the funny things I found planning this wedding that you take for granted, you go, "Oh, it'll be fine." Guest list is an absolute nightmare.
Yes, that seems like the worst part of any
Because you
wedding.
think, oh yeah, I'm not having that many people. And then you start, naming your list. It goes on, and then you're like, oh yeah, he's with that person. And
This
that
person.
If
Oh,
I have
and
to
they're
invite
going,
him,
then you
if
have to
I
have
invite
kids.
him, I have to invite her. But then I can't
That's pretty
invite
much-
them.
Yeah, and we were sitting there, and then we got to his list, and then obviously then there's the parents will give a few like, oh, you just invite this person, will you? And you're just like, oh, fine.
No,
Like, we-
fuck you, Auntie Margaret. Fuck you.
And your brother. And your brother.
I don't care.
Oh,
She is my
your
sister.
mother.
She's not invited.
So we're at 1:30. Now, I understand that could easily go down.
Yes.
That sounds like a threat.
No, there's gonna be.
Oshin, if you're not careful, that
Yeah.
could easily.
You're
go
out
down.
of here.
No, like, I understand that a lot of people will be like, oh, I can't make it this day. Or in Keith's instance, I got another wedding I completely forgot I gotta go to.
I'd like to think that your one would take precedent, but you never know. Maybe I'll get a better offer. Maybe someone will actually make me their humanist ceremonizer, and then we'll be. That's it.
I love the idea of Mike being with people and someone makes a joke and Mike just goes, strike one.
Stop giving him ideas.
Hey, Oshin, strike two.
Next thing you know, he'll have a fucking rating system like Megan, but like only the top 9 make it in.
It's a tier system.
Yeah.
It's a reality TV show. Only the winner gets to go.
Survivor.
And then another thing. So maybe I was like, when it comes to groomsmen suits and the bridesmaid dresses, right?
Yes.
I always assumed you always paid for your own and everyone looks after themselves. Is it common for you to buy for everyone?
Funny. I have no fucking clue.
I also have no idea because
Yeah.
I just assumed it. Megan was like, no, you have to buy for. I was like, really? I feel like it's everyone just covers for themselves because,
Oh.
is it
Is-
different for the
Bride.
bridal party because they all have to get the exact same? Do you have to get the exact same suit?
I have some points to bring up on this on my
I think we
latest
just have to
wedding.
match certain time, maybe.
In general, the bridesmaids will wear the same thing. The wedding I was at on Friday, they all had the same like dress, but then like the top half from like their chest up was all different on each of them. I didn't really care. It was cool. All the other women seemed to think it was a very cool idea. But the groomsmen's suits, so apparently they were renting them from a place in Derry,
Right.
and on Thursday, because the wedding's on Friday, on Thursday when the groomsmen went up to get them from Derry, apparently there was a bit of a miscommunication, and they wouldn't let them rent them, and they had to buy them,
Oh,
which
no.
nobody was prepared for.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
So yeah, I think
Right.
they all had to fork out a bit of cash for that, but I
Right.
don't know the ins and outs.
That was another thing because Megan's already going on. Oh, I need to get these dresses. I was more sitting there going, I probably should, but I'm gonna wait till like March.
Like, I don't think any of us are very fussy.
It's not even that we're fussy. It's more March because it's more a case of I'm less likely to get out of shape by March to June than I am
That's
now to
actually
June.
a very fair
Yeah, that's
point.
very fair. I am also looking to get a bit into shape by that point. So
Yes, hopefully.
yeah.
Pushing start up the five-a-side.
Yeah, she-
Hey, I'm actually going to join a gym this weekend.
I was
Gonna go swimming.
Maybe.
It's got a swimming pool.
Swimming's actually fantastic. I would do that.
Now that
Must
I'm
be very good for
officially
your
retired,
joints, and I
Now you're
I'm
telling.
out.
I
I'm
know
out.
I've made fun of Mike's knees before, but my knees have been quite sore recently, and I don't want to go the same way. So
That's it. Oisin, just
Old
like the
man
voice, I'm
Oisin.
pressing the button to turn back around. You've unsold me.
Yeah. Mike, what did you say the guest list was at 1:30? It's now
We're at
1:29.
Well, no, because then I assume out of principle Lisa won't show up.
I don't know.
mean,
Herself
you
and Megan
don't
are good
know.
friends.
is
Good.
is the country getting an
I
invite?
do. I know.
The country
They were
Georgia
good
is
friends,
not
weren't
getting an invite.
But like, yeah, I didn't. Megan and Megan and Lisa foil your plan when you bought them a 2 for 3 special and then split it up or whatever
Oh
happened
my
there.
god, that
coming
was
back
so
from
funny.
Liverpool.
Oh, she got the brunt of that.
Yeah. Fucking detectives you have on your hands, lads. Just putting it out there.
I
It wasn't.
thought it was
She
a
just-
good idea.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. It was. I bought 3. I said, "Here, Megan's not going to eat 3, and I'm not going to allow her to eat 3 whole packets of 3 megs." Oh, do you want to just take one? He goes, "Yeah, I will." And then Megan posted up, and then Lisa commented going, "Well, she'd only give me 1 pack."
Got red-handed.
That'll teach you next time we go to Liverpool. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, like, the next big thing we have to do, and it's going to be a nightmare, is seating arrangements.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Have you got people who you're not able to sit beside each other because
Yes. Yes.
spicy?
So we're going to sit
So,
down beside
there
each other
is-
to make some
there is
spicy
one.
tables.
There is 2 people.
Oh. I was going to
What's-
say
oh,
you
no.
and your sister and Megan and your cousin, but that's obviously,
Yeah.
you and Megan are assigned a table already.
My
Yes.
favorite thing is
No,
when
no, 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 no.
when we were at Cian's, Megan was like, "Oh, shit, I'll sit you beside Shayna," as if neither of us are gonna know anyone else at the wedding.
Also, Shayna's not going to be at that table. You get the good table.
Yeah. top
Yeah, I
table.
know.
You
pretty
get top
great.
tables.
Big fan.
Losers. Everyone else gets
But
some.
no, the biggest, there is 2 people. Technically,
Are you gonna name
involves
names?
3.
You gotta name names.
Oh yeah, 100%. I can name names because they don't
Okay.
want, they don't listen to this podcast. Cian and Calvin, if you're listening, you are causing me great distress.
Yes. Sweet fuck, yes. Didn't even think about that.
This is when tomorrow evening Mike is starting to get texts from both of them going, "What the fuck? Are
Yeah.
you talking about us on the podcast?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so
We'll
happy
see
if they
pretty
do.
much. Yeah. See, this is how you get the listeners, is by causing them drama.
Yeah,
we spend a
100%.
year
For those
building
that
up the
don't
drama
know about
and then
Cian and Calvin,
having like
Yes.
an after the wedding special on how it all went down.
so for those of you that don't know Cian and Calvin, let me tell you their story. Throughout our entire college lives, when I went to school, they were going out non-stop. We even went to Croatia with them on a holiday. They went out for 6 years. They were going
Oh my
out
God.
living together in Cork. And then he decided to just end it there. Causing great distress to the group.
And is this related to you making him slap her at one point?
No. They were going strong then. They went out for another 6 years after that. No, but yeah, so anyway, they moved on. And here's where it gets interesting, guys. We've met Shad's new boyfriend, Luke, many times.
Luke,
We like
the
Luke.
detective /
Yes.
doctor.
Yes.
Right.
We like him.
Slash
He's a
genius.
good dude.
Yes.
Luke, if you're listening. But, so he's got an invite. We've actually seen him a few times. Calvin, on the instance, also has a girlfriend. We have never met her. She does not have an invite.
Oh, spicy.
That is
Yeah.
quite spicy.
Now, Calvin would only know, well, he,
Spectacular, some
other
would
than
say.
knowing you guys, would only know Jops and Vaughn. Cian only knows Jops, Vaughn,
Oh.
and Luke at this wedding.
Ah.
Jops, however, is on the
Yeah,
groomsman
Jops is
table.
a bit preoccupied.
Meaning
Yeah.
Vaughn is the only person
That's
both
amazing.
of them know that will be at this wedding.
Oh,
Where do
Okay.
I put them? I don't know.
So what we're saying is
Near
we
the
either
door,
get a group
probably.
of lads to go on a trip either to Cork or to London to get to know one of them a bit better, and then put Jops with the other one, and like
No, Jops
whoever
is with
we
us.
decide.
Jops is with us.
Sorry,
'cause
Vaughn.
He's a groomsman.
Get a
Vaughn
50-50
with the other
chance,
one.
Cian.
I did, and I fucked it up.
You're worse than Jen.
My Jen.
Cheers,
All
Jen,
right.
if you're also listening.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out. We have two separate rooms, equally big. We put a big partition down the middle.
Just have
Two exact same seating organizations,
two
but one of them
different
you have
weddings.
two separate
Yeah,
weddings.
see, there's a better scenario that I'm kind of hoping for. So
They get
throughout
back
the
together.
years, we finally realized in the last couple of years that Shad
With
was
trouble.
the only thing keeping Calvin from flaking from everything.
He pulls a joke.
Yes,
That's actually,
100%, and then I can go, oh no, really? Ah, thank
Oh,
God.
damn. Now I really hope he's not listening to this podcast.
Who, Calvin, Joe, or Shad?
I mean, honestly, right. You know what?
Joe
Right,
knows
this
what
is
he is.
this is 100% serious opinion here. Shan got her involved in the Among Us, which she was definitely willing to do when we chat to her. Then she'll
Yes.
get to know Sean and Aoife.
That's a fair point.
Oh shit, no, that's third of two. Oh my God, how have I forgotten? There, without problem sorted. Calvin doesn't even really know Sean and Aoife.
Not
But he has
massively.
talked
He's
to
played
them
like 4
twice.
times.
Yeah,
Right,
that's 4 times more than Shad does, so I can just put them together.
Boom!
Banging.
There goes the dynamite.
I can put Sean with
I'm
Vaughn.
just a problem solver.
Yes.
Mike's actually on a spreadsheet right now, updating
Mhm.
his seating arrangements.
Pretty much, this is gold.
Megan, they figured it out.
You there. It's
Should
like
should we properly flip? I just get people to send in their problems and we'll solve them. I feel like we're great problem
I
solvers.
think we are too.
If you
I feel
need
like
a problem
Mike
that
is, you
needs
know,
solved,
the-
please leave a comment on YouTube or
You know,
email
the-
us.
I feel like Mike is like the guy in the movie where all the numbers just appear like in his head. That's Mike with
The
his
Rayman?
seating arrangement.
Rayman. Just Rayman.
Just names moving from table to table in Mike's head.
Honestly,
It's all
but
clicking into place.
I will need to call on you for official groomsmen duties soon. We will
What
need
does
to
that mean?
settle on a cake.
It does sound.
Oh yes.
Oh
yes.
yes. So
Yeah.
for this.
Now, this isn't
How
an
do we record
enjoyment
it?
thing, but we will have to, taste every flavor.
Oh no.
Yes, I will take no enjoyment from this. It will be purely business.
Yeah,
It will be pure hair.
100%. Just business. No fun.
I've told Megan it's okay, Megan. You go. We got this.
Yeah, Megan is like unable to eat chocolate, and I assume cakes. Don't worry, thanks, Megan.
I
It's
am
okay.
really
got
looking
this.
forward to, like, some of the cakes we saw. Some of the cakes are pretty solid.
Any chocolate biscuit options?
There is a chocolate biscuit option. I believe Megan
Job done,
wanted a
lads.
3-tier
Okay.
3-tier cake.
All right, we've got one of the tiers done already.
Something that the bride can't eat. Great.
Exactly. It's not for her. It's for everyone else.
She eats. She wants
It's not all
chocolate biscuit
about
cake.
She has the
Megan.
whole day. Okay, give me this.
But
Oh,
she
the
just
weirdest
wants.
thing happened, right? So, the groom of the wedding I was out on Friday, he did Irish dancing for a while. It's quite good at Irish dancing. And so when the music stopped, the DJ stopped, we were just kind of sitting there. I came to crisp sandwiches, and I just happened to be sitting next to him. So me and a few of my cousins are sitting there making up some crisp sandwiches, and then all of a sudden, Riverdance starts blaring out. And myself and Philo and start just bashing out a good Riverdance in the middle of the dance floor. So it was the weirdest experience of my life. Just sitting there eating a crisp sandwich, watching a bunch of people do Riverdance at 4 a.m.
Living the dream.
Yeah,
That is
great.
actually. I know this is gonna sound so. Dean, you know your best man speech.
Yes.
will you say the contriving words of, and sure, aren't all the bridesmaids looking lovely today?
Are you setting me up for something?
No, I'm just asking, are you going to say that?
I don't know. I haven't got to that part yet. We
What
can
is
start that
this?
part out.
Father Ted, doesn't Mary have a
Yeah.
lovely bottom? Don't they all?
Yes, I
have
think we can
lovely
all agree.
bottoms?
Has Megan? I know she hadn't fully. Has she finalized her bridesmaids?
No, no. No, no. That, like,
That's the real
I
honestly,
think they're
survivor.
going to use the strike system.
honestly, guys, you have no idea how grateful I am to you guys being so chilled and easy. Like, our group is so much more organized than it. They're just fighting, back scheming, everything. And
stop.
meanwhile, we're all chill as a brick going, we'll do these things at some point. Yeah.
It's
that's
gonna
fine.
happen at some point.
Yeah, you've
Like,
got like 10
Here's
months.
here's a
it's
good
fine.
one. I couldn't stop laughing. I think I can tell. Yeah, no way they're reading this. We're what, like a season and a half into this podcast, and no way they've listened.
No.
But if they ever do,
So one of her bridesmaids, and this is just so
Alleged
Megan wants to go.
bridesmaids.
Yeah, no, this is like not maid of honor, but would have been maid of honor if Megan didn't have a
Yes.
sister.
Fair.
But anyway, she lives in Tip, right?
Yes.
yeah.
She doesn't want to she doesn't travel that much because she has a kid and all this, right? So Megan organized, hey, I was thinking of going, and sent the group to her bridesmaids going, hey, I'm thinking of going see some wedding dresses in Tip Town. Are people interested?
Ooh.
She replied back going, Megan, you gotta be more considerate. I can't travel that far. And I was like, but it's Tip. She's going from
He's
Dublin
going
to
the
Tip.
whole way to Tim.
Oh. But I couldn't stop laughing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, that's not very considerate. And I was just like, what? But you're going to Tip. And
My
she goes, yeah.
God.
Like, if I text Oisin and Keith saying, hey, we're going into town. Oh, yeah, we're only going town. We ain't trying anywhere else. We're probably going to be a one and done, by the way, guys.
Like, you could ring Ushi to go, Ushi, we're going to Drum Shopping Center, and he'd be like, I don't know,
Actually-
bit far from my new house.
Actually, I got a really nice suit jacket there the first time I started in PwC, so I know a place. They still email me.
We're in. Sort of.
That's
She's got it in.
Oh,
Don't worry, Mike, I got you covered.
Oh my god. So, guys, hear me out here, right? We go to this place. There's also fucking mini golf in Dundrum Shopping Center.
yes.
It's a mini golf.
Boom. Job
You gotta
done,
test them
wedding
out. You have to
sorted.
test out,
You
make
know
sure
what
you
the
they
problem
can
is, though?
handle.
There is one problem I have with all this, right?
Yes.
You two are easy. Jops is currently living in Holland.
Yeah.
Holland. So
That's a
I don't know
fair
how
word.
he has to come over. And then I have another guy who's a fucking prison guard in the States. He also has to, at some point, come over. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Do you even
I
wear the
mean-
same suits, or is it just shirt and tie?
I
We
assume
wear
it's
the
like
same,
similar suits, yeah.
same suit usually.
I'll just
Um,
ask him. I'll just probably
like-
text him saying, "Here, I need you to get your
Your measurements.
measurements done. Send it
so
to
That's
me."
Suit-
probably.
Suit shopping in Amsterdam.
Yes.
Oh, you tempt me so much.
Get high
Actually,
drops
I
in on it.
should have.
But there's a problem with that, Oshin.
Oh yes, you're too attracted to the strip clubs.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, if we're renting them, we'd have to go back. Jesus.
Even more time at the strip clubs.
I do not like this perception you guys have built for me.
You built it for yourself, Michael.
I have not.
It was just you laid it up, and I just had to. I had to.
All
That
you
was
do
phenomenal.
is you see a neon sign that says food, and your mind wanders to food.
Fucking hell.
Oh Lord.
One of these days.
All
12 weeks till
We-
I just bring up my excuse to Keen, and we'll mention it every time he says something get excited about.
And on that note,
So
I think
mean.
we'll think we'll probably
Yes.
call it there because
Yes, it's before Mike gets divorced, before he gets married.
we've gone way over our usual time because we.
Yeah.
So
God.
yeah, to everyone, cheers for listening. Hopefully you weren't mentioned in any of the drama stories.
Oh, from now on, we're just dropping names.
100% dropping
Because we know all of yous.
Yeah, this podcast no longer takes any shit.
Like we ever
We're
did.
looking at you. It's the Saudi Sports Arrangement Group, whatever.
Saudi Sports Fund, we're fucking coming for you guys. Alright. Cheers for listening. Remember, fuck the system and feed the algorithm. Have a good one.